All right, so this morning right away, what I'm doing is I'm going through and pulling the points off the chisel plow that we put on the other day. You see these wing ones, because we actually put the rest on the other chisel plow and we need these ones to finish it up. So I'm gonna pull these off quick and we'll be all set to roll. Road just come off of there. All right, so we got both of these things off now. We'll go put them on the other chisel plow. Oh boys, I think we're stuck. Kind of locking the hubs. Let's get rid of the old yank. Maybe that's locked in, who knows. Uh-oh. I don't think I locked in that hub on the other side. That or we're actually stuck. That one's locked. That one is unlocked. That'll do it every time. Make sure you lock your hubs. Now let's see if she gets out of the hole. Yeah, it's just a one tire fryer right here, see? I had that sweet locker I always wanted. It'll just walk right out. Is what it is. Here we go. Let's try this again. Yep. Miracles of four-wheel drive, right? All right, so right now what I'm doing is I'm going through and putting these new arms on. You gotta drill through this piece here and it mounts onto the side and then it drags a chain behind, because we're switching over to how we're doing our fertilizer, because we aren't really the biggest fan of how those work. I don't know if you can see that, but how those work, because of they aren't set up right. They aren't really what we want. So for this year, because like 8 out of the 12 of them have bad bearings in them, and it's like $90 a row to replace all the bearings and wheels and everything, because of how the fertilizer comes through them. It's just a bad setup, really, is how we feel about it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run our fertilizer, the hoses down the frame, come down the side of the unit somehow, and then put you can still see the straw that's in those, like that go right between the disc blades. I don't know if I have one just right here, but we're gonna run that, mount it up on this somehow, drop it right next to the row, and then I guess incorporate it with this somehow is what the plan is. We're gonna see how that works. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know if it's gonna be the next best thing. We don't know. We're gonna try it. We talked to some guys about it and they said as long as it's not right on top of the row, it'll be fine. I don't know how it'll turn out. We'll see. Hopefully it works well for us. If not, we will definitely be changing it then. But that's what the plan is right now. All right, so a little time has passed since earlier. I got all these put on here, the chains on. I haven't put the wheels back on, but I've been busy. I was working up in the tractor, working on getting the actual box itself. You can see I got all the wires still open on it right there, but yeah, there's my girlfriend. She's hanging out today, but yeah, I got all the wires all wired up. Hopefully I got power back here to make everything work. That's what the hope is. I had to rewire it all. I had a guy here helping me, so I didn't really film any of that, but I think it's set up right now. I don't know. We're gonna find out, but I'm gonna take it outside and see if it'll even unfold. That'll be the first step, which will be very interesting to see if that's even possible. I think that arm, I don't know if it will actually, if I'm even able to now thinking about it, because for some reason I think somebody took some wheels off on me or something, but I'm gonna go look at that real quick. So, but I think we got all the press wheels to put back on this thing. Yeah, they took this wheel off. What a bunch of nice people, you know? So, yeah, I gotta figure out what to do there. What a light to unfold. I might just pull it outside. I got some work to do on a skid steer for my uncle. He's gonna borrow this weekend, and he's doing some stuff in the woods, and they just had logged. So I'm gonna go through and put that piece of metal right there on quick, and then take that skid steer over to his house.
Make sure that hand throttle is fucking all the way through the windshield.
All the way, yep. Jeremy's having a rough day over here. Anyways, so what we're trying to do this morning, or almost lunchtime now, is we're trying to service this tractor real quick so they can take it up to Rothbury and run the spreader. But you see, holy cow, that's better than I had going for me. You can see that we got fuel flowing out now. This tractor's terrible to service and change the fuel filters on because, oh, look at this. Somebody's interrupting my cut. Anyways, so how it's set up is it's not a regular canister style filter. It's actually, what is that, a cartridge? I think it's considered a cartridge filter. And you take the bottom off, and you can't refill it full of fuel to top it off. And then 95% of the time, if you were to fill your filter back up and then spin it back on, you're fine. But this style just does not work that way. So we got to go the hard way and bleed the whole system. And ouch, fun stuff. The wrench hit me right in the top of the foot. Anyways, so we got the battery charger on it so we can crank. Got the injection lines cracked. Jeremy's pumping the fuel pressure up by hand. Mark's in the tractor ready to hit the key whenever we tell him to, and hopefully this thing roars to life here pretty quick.
Right. Mark, give her.
No fuel yet. Oh, starting to see a little smoke. You got fuel?
We're getting a little bit. That's a start.
How many can you get to?
2. All right, Mark.
Tighten those down, it'll run. Because once it starts to run, we don't want to shut it off right away.
No. You gotta throttle it down though.
Yeah, but you're gonna let it run at like 1100 RPM. Get it right there and just keep it running. Why? Because 800 is too low, this thing will shut itself off.
Alright, Mark.
Give her. Just like that, she's running. Yeah, that's a neutral. All right, we gotta go laugh at this situation over here. So, you can see this tire right here is flat. And you see, there's not. You see, none of our arms fit in here, all right? Because it's like not even a fist wide.
Well, you can't even go that way. You gotta go sideways.
Well, I know, but I'm showing the difference here.
Okay.
So we got little arms over here,
Yeah, thanks.
and
Which
she's
side does this go? This
she
side?
picked the perfect day to come out either side. Perfect day to come out here to air up our tires for us, because you can see.
Okay, no, I don't like this little thing.
Where's the one that's
Start with the first one.
What was your first one?
The one with the little blue hose on her.
No, that won't work either.
Well, yeah, well, I couldn't get at the right angle.
I think this is gonna be your best bet.
I don't think so.
You gonna do the clip-on one?
That's what my best bet is.
Try that.
Well,
Yeah, I don't like that one.
we'll bring them all. I guess we'll just bring all of our air chucks over. Oh, you guys can't see anything. All of our air chucks. We got 4 different styles here.
The hardest part is getting the accurate angle so they're not pushing air out.
All right, so we're struggling over here trying to put air in a dual because the geniuses at Ford. I don't know if they're actually.
Or is the tire in?
I don't know, but the tire's not on backwards. But they decided to put the valve stem on the inside of the tire instead of this whole huge opening here of the outside that they could have put it on, but nope, that's wrong. Ford people.
Okay, I think it's okay.
They're
You
always
see what
doing
I
stuff
mean?
backwards and retarded like.
Okay, give me this
I
one.
almost had it on there.
So here's our
My
choices.
freaking arm was gonna crush. You gotta
You're taking your weapon of
pull the collar back.
What the fuck does that mean? Righty tighty.
push in.
No, push him.
Oh. Okay, you do it.
This is kind of enjoying to watch.
It's not.
There we go. So now she's got to reach down in there. Hopefully we can get a good angle of this. My GoPro doesn't even fit. That tells you how tight it is.
See, like, what fucking angle do you put it at?
You just got to push harder.
What?
Yep.
No, like that.
Oh, yeah.
Literally.
Let me try.
Okay.
Let me see if I can get my arm in there. Hold that.
You try pushing on that.
You're gonna take. My arm is stuck.
Yeah. See what I mean?
Because it's not the right option. Now both arms are stuck. Ah!
What?
I just about had it and it. Nope. It's on the opposite side.
Somebody put an arm on.
See, I told you. That's what I said earlier.
But they're not backwards.
Okay, well, sorry. I
Well, have
used
you
the
guys
wrong-
taken the cap off yet?
I don't. You just had me look for
I
it.
told you. Did you?
So the cap.
No, you didn't mention anything about a cap.
Make sure you don't drop the cap when you take it off.
So they've been fighting with a cap that is meant to take out valve stems. No wonder why they can't get it.
All right, I'll do it now.
Oh no.
I freaking. You did not say
I literally
anything
said,
about
make
a
sure
cap.
you don't drop the cap when you take it off.
No.
Your bigger operations, Bram. Oh my god.
It was Mark's fault.
I literally told
And
her
just like that, it's taking air.
I made sure to tell her to take the cap off and don't drop it.
No, he did not.
I thought, Mark, you would have had the cap off.
I couldn't get my hand to it. On that note, I'm going fucking lunch.
Yeah, where's lunch?
Being made.